Today is the day that I answer all your questions. I set up this channel over a year ago. We have a year's worth of questions to get through. So let's go. Do you take suggestions for games you should try? If it fits the style of content on the channel, and if I can find some enjoyment out of it, then yeah, I would probably play the games you suggest. When do you want my game's full version to release? When it is done? Will I ever do another Sonic Exe Disaster competition? Now this is kind of old. Sonic the Disaster was already taken offline. Who knows? I do like doing competitions. I did one previously for Fortnite all the time. Obviously we did Sonic the Disaster, and I would like to do something in the future. How is Skarkco doing? He's alive, but barely. No, he's good. Will I ever make an EXE game? I kind of want to. I don't know if I want to learn video game programming, which I don't know, just to make an EXE game. So who knows? Anybody knows how to make a game like Smash Bros in Unity? Yeah, not me. When are you going to play through the Kindly Keen prequel series? I do plan on doing that, and I do want to do that. I just got to find the time to do that. I'm doing less and less games, which I kind of don't want to. I want to get back to uploading a lot, but that's a lot of work. And there's a lot more that I want to do because I just don't want to be doing the same thing. I've been doing the same thing for the last 5 years, so I kind of want to branch out and do new things. But eventually I will get to it, I think, I hope. Would you be able to beat my Cat Mario levels? I can beat any Mario Maker level you submit. And so far, I'm still undefeated. Will I ever give Misdirection another shot? I only played it for like a few minutes. There are a few thousand games on my list, and I can add it to it to hopefully eventually get to it. But I'll see what I can do. Maybe we can make a day where I play all of the games you guys have made. Just how am I doing? Good. What happens if I throw a bagel at you? What you say about me? Armand from like 7-8 years ago, still around. Amazing. Who are you? Just still, I feel like a small YouTuber. Maybe the numbers are deceiving, but just another guy on the internet, you know? Will I ever play Mario's Nightmares again? The heck was Mario's Nightmares? If you're talking about Mario's Dream horror games, then yeah, I think they're working on a new one, the developer. I think I played through everything so far, though. How am I feeling about judging in the Luigi Kid challenge? You know, pretty enjoyable. There's a lot of great games. I always enjoy what this community can create. Are you truly the LiNX 4? Yes. This is my Discord account, if that's what you're asking. Will I ever make my own Undertale fan game? I don't think I'll make my own, but there has been a couple games made about me, which I think were absolutely incredible. What is my favorite Undertale character? For the longest time, I was saying Papyrus. I kind of like Toby Fox. I mean, Annoying Dog. Can LiNX play something else for once? I mean, we have thousands of videos where we play something else. Do I have a GF? Yes. Which do I like more, Undertale or Deltarune? I gotta say Undertale because it's already done, but I think Deltarune will in fact be better by the end of it. Bro, what is my nickname? Do I have to have a nickname for you? Okay, JDev. JDev, you're a developer. There you go. How much LiNX does it take to defeat LiNX? Probably 2 LiNX because I couldn't defeat myself. It would be an even struggle, but you get 2 of me versus me. Oh, I'm scared. Is the Pocket Watch sequel coming? Why don't I know what you guys are talking about? Is that like Music Box? I don't know. There's a new Music Box, Mario Music Box coming out eventually. I don't know. Am I interested in Forsaken? I get a lot of requests for Forsaken. I have played it. I have in fact played it on stream. I am not that interested in Forsaken to do it a lot. Where's the money? What money? There's no money. You think there's money in YouTube? There ain't no money anywhere. What does LiNX even do nowadays? Same thing for the last 10 years, going on 11 years. We play games. This is why I'm trying to do something different. I have a lot of side projects, so I would love to do more live action, and I would love to do more of this channel. Don't know what. I said I'll do weekly videos, and I don't know what's next, so we'll see. When will the Left 4 Dead 2 series return? We got a lot of old viewers, mods coming out from the darkness. Probably never. I played thousands and thousands of hours of that game and playing Left 4 Dead 2 with you guys back in the day. Very memorable, very fun. We We gotta move forward. Do I want to have an evil, spooky, scary Sonic Exe on Game Boy Color? Bruce Cat, very talented developer. I'm always interested in actual, genuine ROM hack sort of games. Even if they're built from scratch, just like genuine ROMs that you can play. I have actual emulators that I can put these ROMs on and play them on an actual device, so that would be fun. Am I sure that I will answer every question? Yes. What is the name of the other channel? The LiNX 4 channel or RLP? RLP is the name of the other channel. There's also LiNX IRL. I kind of scrapped that, and there's also SMBX2, I believe, and I scrapped that. Which channel are you talking about? You kind of didn't mention which channel. Will I ever make my own game? I kind of want to. There's just a lot of dev work that goes into that. I hope to one day get there to make one. How have I continued to find success in YouTube's ever-changing algorithm? And what still makes the job fun for you? The algorithm has definitely changed a lot. But it's more than the algorithm, it's viewing habits have changed a lot. Before TikTok, before Shorts, you know, we all watched long form sort of videos, whether there were short, long, regular, rectangular videos or longer videos, Let's Plays, whatever it was. Every single person on this planet, if you wanted to watch a video, you kind of went to YouTube. There was Vine for a little instance and that went away. But then TikTok came along and then that's an audience that's going over there now. And then you have Shorts and that's an audience that's going over there. And now we have all these fractured audiences in different places and different viewing habits. We want shorter stuff. We don't want story built up. We just want the funny. We want the entertainment. So finding success during that is... I haven't really found it, I believe. I've kind of maintained the old success. I have thousands of videos on the channel that I made back in the day, and they were big because that's what was kind of popular back then. Also back then, I made so many videos on so many different games within the gaming genre on YouTube that there was a lot of different audiences. But now, since the audience is so thin on YouTube, it's harder to cater to everyone because everyone's not here on the platform watching long form. So I've had to kind of resort to making videos for the biggest audience that's still here, which tends to be just the creepypasta EXE because there are a lot of Sonic games and there's a big Sonic audience. That's kind of what I've fallen back on. What still makes the job fun for you? I decided a long time ago, since I mostly do gaming videos, that I'll only play games that I enjoy playing. And I know like FNAF is largely popular, and I always come back to this because I don't really enjoy the fan games for FNAF. Some are great, and the regular games are great, but a lot of the fan games are just kind of boring and tedious. And you play like 5 minutes and then die, and then you have to do the same 5 minutes again and then die and do the same. And it's just, I tend to only play stuff that I enjoy. And sometimes I'm inspired and I just make videos I want to make, and they're not going to do good in the algorithm, but they'll do good for you guys as long as you guys enjoy it. The thing about content creation is I've always wanted to do this. I always wanted to make content no matter what it is, whether it's gaming, whether it's not gaming, whether it's collabs. That's something that I fully enjoy, and I won't stop enjoying it. Is this question annoying you by wasting your ever precious time that is required to make this question and answer because I want to waste your time? No, but that is a little bit of a tongue twister. Can I do Disaster Reborn someday on Roblox? We have played it. When will you come back to be Resident Evil 2 Revelations: The Struggle on Survival Mode? That is on my list, but every time a new game comes out, it pushes it down the list, so it might be a little while. How did you manage to lose to me on your main game Mario Kart? What? We already know people were walking in front of me, okay? That was not a fair match. FFS Gauntlet. Yeah, it's on the list. It's on. Remember that list I'm talking about? It's on the list. It's there. How do you make sure your videos are scheduled for everyone after the membership? And search for new horror games. So scheduling the videos after the membership, that happens when you upload. You can schedule it to go to members first, and then on a certain date, it goes up to everyone. So that's kind of easy when you do during the uploading process. How do I search for new horror games? I usually go to itch.io, Game Jolt, Game Banana, Steam, and I go through every single game that was uploaded. I do have some tags where I search horror games, but sometimes they're not tagged as horror or anything. And you really just gotta look at every single thing and see like what is interesting, what looks genuinely good, genuinely scary. I do spend a few hours every single day looking for new games to play. What did the secret reverse video from years ago actually say? So there was a hidden code in a video from like 9, maybe even 10 years ago at this point, and following that code led you to a video of someone saying something in reverse. Can I remember what that said? No. When will I come back and beat Alien Isolation Last Survivor on Nightmare? It's on the list. It's on the list. When will you come back and beat Outlast on Insane? It's on the list. It is on the list. When will you come back and beat Zero Time Dilemma? There's no Zero Time Dilemma on the channel. What are you talking about? When do you come back and beat one very specific Mario World horror game that you played on stream for the Luigi Kid 1460 challenge that had the Bowser that you'd hear from the chest across? Yeah, I gotta make time for that. I'll push that one up to the top of the list, okay? When is the next jump scare of the week? Well, we just had one, kind of. When there's a good jump scare, I'll make a short of it. I might not call it jump scare of the week anymore, but it'll be there. When will I come back to clear Ultimate Custom Night 5020 live? I'm prioritizing mental health, okay? It's okay to do that. When will I come back and beat Pose on X? Is at the bottom of the list. That's probably the last one, but it's there. When will I come back and beat Minecraft No Mine, No Crafting? That's hard. That's a challenge I still want to do. I wonder if somebody out there can do it though. When will I come back and beat Super Mario 64 Gore Mode? It's on the list. When will I come back at 100% Hollow Knight? There's so many games on the list. I want to do it before the next game is released. When will I come back and beat Rainbow Friends? Anybody interested in that? I play that just to check it out. I didn't play it to beat the whole thing. So never. Yeah. It's not on the list. When will I come back and beat Hello Neighbor 2? When will I beat Minecraft VR? When will I beat Minecraft Horror? When will I beat Vacation Simulator? When will I come back to 1v1 you in Forsaken? When will you come back to beat Pressure? When is the next episode of Plants vs. Zombie Battle for Neighborville? Minecraft VR makes me sick. Minecraft Hardcore, we might do one day. Vacation Simulator, never again. It's another VR game. I get sick. 1v1 you and Forsaken, not happening. I'm too good. Come back and beat Pressure. But honestly, that game also makes me sick. Too much motion sickness. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville off the list. When will I beat LiNX 4's Nightmare? I will get to it. Are you ready? I guess I was just saying that at the beginning of the videos, but now are you ready is a little bit of a thing. But honestly, no, I'm never ready for anything. I just head into every situation and I try my best. Whatever the result is what it is. You know, that's all I can ask of myself, is that I'm going to do my best, do as good as I can, and live with whatever the result is. That's just how life is in general, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not really what I want, but what am I going to do about it? I tried my best at the end of the day. That's all we can all do, is try our best. What has been the hardest thing to have happened content wise for your channel? Was there a time where you weren't growing at all? So the hardest thing content wise was when shorts were launched. It really took a large chunk of the audience away. Still, making long form in this day and age is harder and harder. But you also asked, was there a time when I wasn't growing at all? And this is a very interesting question, because I feel like my main channel is the most consistent channel viewership wise. Before shorts were launched, my channel was growing at a perfectly steady rate, and it was a good rate. You could almost say the growth was flat because it was so steadily increasing, right? And then when shorts launched, the amount of views dropped, but since then it's still been, I've been getting the same views every single month for 4 years straight. Before shorts, I got the same views every single month for 4 years straight, same amount of subscribers every single month. And after shorts, I got the same amount of views every single month, the same amount of subscribers every single month. So it's so weird that before shorts and after shorts, it's so consistently growing at the same rate. It's just growing less fast. Was there a time when we weren't growing at all? Not since the channel started blowing up. It's a weird thing, because the channel's still growing. It's technically, it's just not growing as fast as it was before. So should I be upset? Should I try to do something about it? I mean, it's still growing. I'm grateful it's still growing and it's still a thing. I've talked to someone that works at YouTube. I talked to him for a few years, and we were trying to figure out how to grow the channel like before. And a lot of what he was saying was, I probably have to pivot and try something new, which means abandoning that audience and going in a new direction, or start a new channel and completely focus on whatever that topic is. And obviously I don't want to pivot the main channel and completely abandon what is built there with thousands of videos and start all over. And then starting a new channel, that's just a lot of work. You have to make hundreds of videos. Hundreds of videos. You have to have stuff that people want to watch, or you got to take the time to make sure a video is exceptional. But even in today's day and age, an exceptional video is not guaranteed to blow up. You need to have exceptional video and timing on a topic that people are searching for, that people want to know more about. But you have to offer a unique perspective and something people haven't seen. So it's all these elements, and it's very hard to get great content out there that nobody else has done, that everybody wants to see. Those are like the three things. If you could get great content nobody else has seen, but everybody wants to see, you'll find success. And you got to do that over and over and over and over, because just one video isn't going to do anything, right? So it's very hard. I'm in a weird position where it's like, what do I do next? Where do we go? How do I grow more? And I honestly don't know. I don't have the answer to that. What is your credit card IP address, number on your email, password? Honestly, don't know my credit card number. Great question though. IP address, don't know that. Number on my back, I don't think there's any number on my back. My email, you know, links4@gmail. Password, it's a saved password. I don't know what it is. You think I can figure that out? I don't know. How am I supposed to answer your question if I don't even know these answers? What are your outlooks on games that teach a lesson or have a meaning? I think they can be great. How much do you know Merg? Have you ever spoken to, met him? Merg. So back in the day when the channel was big in Undertale, Merg was also another channel that was big in Undertale. I reached out to Merg a few times and he never responded. It could have just been he didn't see it or he just ignored it. I know Merg has been very kind of private a lot. You know, he's had Discord, he's deleted Discord, he's had social media, he's deleted social media, he started back up social media, he's deleted it again. I've never spoken to him. I have peeked at his social media one time and a few sus posts. You can just look at a few of his thumbnails and then you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, at that point, it's like he's doing his own thing. You can do your own thing. All right. What did I do before YouTube? And what made you change away from media for YouTube? So before YouTube, largely I went to school, studied film, I got my film degree, but nothing came about that. I was spending so much time in school and so much time working a regular job. I worked at Subway. Before that, I spent a lot of my time in school and competing. I would go to events. I would spend 14 to 16 hours a day practicing online. And it was a lot of time for almost no reward back then because the prize money in these tournaments was insignificant. They wouldn't even pay for travel, really, just to get to the event, to pay for hotels, to pay for anything. So that was kind of a large waste of time. But yeah, I wanted to pursue film, but I had no portfolio because A, I didn't own a camera. I didn't have the money to buy a camera or computer, editing, all of that. And B, I never really had friends that wanted to create stuff like that, to create shorts and films and movies and stuff. So it's like I had to think from a perspective of I'm making content by myself. That's kind of where I ended up in YouTube. So when I was trying to pursue a job and you don't have a portfolio, I could not get anything. And I was so socially awkward because I honestly didn't have that any friends. So going into interviews, it was very awkward. Very, very awkward. It was a very dark time, but then I found Markiplier and it was just him with a camera and a computer. And at that point I was like, you know, I can do those. I can make that style of video. I always wanted to make more of Smosh, Freddy Wong, Rocket Jump sort of videos, but you need at least another person to bounce off of. But doing Let's Plays was something that I could do by myself. So, you know, it was something that I decided to do this on YouTube because it was the last chance to do something that I wanted to do. At least I felt that way. And luckily, it turned out all right. It turned out pretty all right. So there you have it. That is every question you asked me. If you want to keep on asking questions, go ahead and join the Discord. I might be answering questions here and there. I don't know where this channel is going. I want to do weekly videos. Don't know if I'm getting there. So whatever it is what it is. This channel is what it is.